Hi everybody, welcome to another edition of Haiku Friday, July 28th, 2017. You know, that intro is getting a little tired and we'll have to work on it. But I'm in the garden again, as you can see. We've got garden stuff there all around me. Garden, which it actually needs a pretty good watering over there too. Needs a very, very good watering. It's very dry out, very hot out. So, but I'm going to sit out here and we're going to go through the haikus of the day. Got some good ones for sure. And here we go. This first one is from Grace. And Grace says, I missed live haiku. Sleeping in was wonderful. Have a good day, Maeve. And I think I did have a good day that day, Grace. And I, in turn, wish you a good day today. Thank you. Thank you for your haiku. Now, Phyllis thought she didn't send me in a haiku, but she did. So this is our first one from Phyllis. And Phyllis writes, life is a journey. What is my destination? Better go shopping. Thanks, Phyllis. Really nice. Really nice. And we have one from Vicky. Vicky writes, peace within soul, fleeting wings, come back again. Vicky, little out, not a 575er, but like I said, I'm not a haiku Nazi. So if you ever want to send me a haiku and it doesn't follow the traditional haiku format of 5 syllables, 7 syllables, 5 syllables, send it please, because as you can see, Vicky's was lovely. And anyways, like I said, this is a haiku safe zone. All right, here's one from Alicia. Alicia says, summer ice cream cone. Sweet rivulets descending. Don't let it drip, lick. That's from Alicia. And today is going to be a melty ice cream cone day for sure. So thanks, Alicia. I appreciate it. That's very nice. Okay. This is actually, Steen is always really good and great when Steen has his own blog, as I've posted in the last one, that's totally dedicated to Spokane-centric haikus. Because, you know, people want to see the Spokane-centric haikus for sure. So anyways, go to Steen's haiku blog sometime, spoku.blogspot.com, and you will get to see his awesome haikus. But anyways, so Steen, I think, did an exceptional job today. Steen writes, some guy named Donald, the Tasmanian devil, meets Mr. Magoo. That one did really crack me up because I love both those cartoon characters, and it is kind of cool to see them both combined in one person. And who would have ever thought the combination of the Tasmanian devil and Mr. Magoo would be our president? But God, these are wonderful times, just wonderful times. Okay, so thank you, Steen. Beautiful. Oh, what do you know? Another one from Steen. This one kind of grosses me out though, because, okay, here we go. Steen says, hose off your sandals, leave them out all night to dry. An Earwig Hotel. Oof, I don't like earwigs. They always kind of remind me of the creatures from Sydney Alpha 6, or was it 5, that Khan puts in Mr. Chekhov's ear in the movie The Wrath of Khan. Like as many people know, Chekhov was not in the original episode of The Space Seed with Ricardo Montalban as Khan, so really Khan didn't know him when he saw him. I mean, that's some people say. Is a blooper? I don't know. I think Khan's really good. But more on Khan later. But anyways, I don't like earwigs because they remind me of those creatures. Ugh. They're gross. Okay, and usually I like bugs, but not earwigs. All right, thanks, Steen, for both of those. Sir, you rock. You made me laugh. You made me cringe. And here's one from my friend Rico-san. And Rico-san always has ones that you got to read a couple times because there's a lot packed in there, which I suppose is the point of a haiku. All right, here's Rico-san's. The earth shifts and groans with every new human born. The weight increases. And I really like that, Rico-san. That was one, I think, really a lot of birth stuff, imagery there, and it was beautiful. Thank you, Rico-san. Say hi to Laura Lee for me. All right, here we go. One from Phyllis. I told you Phyllis accidentally sent me in a second one, but sorry, Phyllis, I'm going to read this one too. So you get a twofer from Phyllis. Someday I should just have Phyllis read her own because she's just across the street. She's probably working on her lawn right now. I see some movement over there. Okay. Phyllis says, I love my Honda, a classy vintage model like me, her owner. And I would call you classy and vintage, but really good vintage. I wouldn't even say, would you like shabby chic? Would that be an insult or a compliment if somebody called you shabby chic? But Phyllis, you rock. Thank you very much for two of those, even though one was accidental. Okay, and as always, what do you know? I'm rounding. I get the last word. What a weird deal. How does that happen? Am I a control freak? Just maybe a little bit. So here is mine. And again, this goes back to Wrath of Khan a little bit. Poor Khan Noonien Singh. We enhanced peeps often fail. Always a cold dish. In space, in space, in space, in space, in space. No, okay, that was gratuitous. I actually said always a cold dish. And for the record, I really have had my eye on the kind of necklace that Khan wears when during the Wrath of Khan. I just think it's pretty cool. And personally, I do identify with Khan in a lot of ways. I wish I had his pecs / breasts. Those are pretty nice. I don't think I will ever get there as much as Ricardo Montalban rocks. Classic battle of thespians, as my wife says, between Ricardo Montalban and William Shatner in The Wrath of Khan. So this turned into some kind of sci-fi podcast, review podcast, Star Trek podcast. I didn't mean for that to happen. So let's get back to haikus. I thank you all for sending me your haikus. I love reading your haikus. I know it sounds trite because I really can't see you, but I love you guys too. And thank you for participating. And it's always great to hear from you guys. And somebody's typing something there, but my vision's poor enough I can't see what it is. So hopefully it's a hello message, and I will say hello back to you. If you're shaking your fist at me, well, I'll just say hello back to you anyways. All right. So thanks, everybody. Keep up the good fight. Do not lose cheer. Do not lose cheer in these times, because that is your number one ally, is to be happy and be honest, do your job, and I will try to do the same. All right. Thanks for tuning into Haiku Friday. Go to haikufriday.com for all your Haiku Friday needs. And I'm going to post this up shortly. Thank you. Have a great weekend. Please be safe out there. It's really dry, so no open fires, please. Okay. Goodbye.